welcome to Mandolin. Today taking a look at Mad World, a classic Tears for Fears song from the early 80s. But if you're like me, you know it from the 2003 movie Donnie Darko, the Gary Jules version. Actually, like many people, I heard that one first, and I had to go back and, added up the Tears for Fears version. But what a great song, and this was a great request, and it really works great on the 8-stringer. It's not difficult, it's one of those songs, the slower you play it, the better it's going to sound. But you're going to have to there's some pinky action, you're going to have to do some reaches with your pinky and hit a few notes, but it's no big deal. Hey, before we get started, be sure, as always, subscribe down below. Mandolin, do a lot of these lessons and tutorials and reviews and just talking about mandolins. Be sure to visit the Mandolin store for hoodies, and because it's getting cold here in Minnesota, man, hoodies and t-shirts and stickers, for the case, and all the fun merch. Let's see. Of course, I'll put the PayPal link down at the bottom if you're checking out the channel, getting something from the channel, kick it a buck or two. Would sure be appreciated, and my deepest, sincerest thanks to people who have actually done that. And hey, that's about it for the commercial, huh? Mad War. Oh, one other thing. If you're watching here, let me know where you're let me know where you're watching from in the world, so I can put a pin on my map for you here. All right, I've rambled long enough here. Mad World. All right, Mad World. Let's check it out here. It's an F minor. F minor is a lot spaced out of this chord, which is going to be 5th fret on the G, 6th fret on the D, and the 3rd fret on the A. But here, let me play. It's got a really signature intro, and we'll start with that. Let me play that, and we'll break it down. It just comes right from this chord here. Doing here. So it's back to our chord here, 5, 6, and 3. But we're not going to hit them all at the same time. We're just going to hit the bottom 2 strings first, the 5th and the 5th and the 6th here, and then go up to that 3rd fret in the A. And now we're going to do a little we're just going to walk our way down the D string. We're going to 5, 6, 3, 5, 1 to the open. Pull that to open, and that's going to lead right to a B flat chord, which I'll get to in just a sec. But just walking down. That's what we're looking at to start with. One more time. I'll do that 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 1, open. When you get to that open, we're going to land on a B flat chord here. 3rd fret of the G, open D, which is what we've just hit, and 1st fret on the A, the top 2 strings, the A and E. So we're going to slap that at the end of our little run there. Hit that a couple times. Now the next time it does it, it goes up a little bit instead of all the way down. Starts the same way, the 5 and the 6, up to the 3, and then 5, 6, 3, 5, but now I'll go 6 and slide up to the 8. And while you're up there, because that's a B flat note, and you can just make that be a B flat chord, you're on the 8th fret there. If you pick up the 7th fret right below it, and lay your finger down so you got the 8th fret on both of the middle 2 strings. That gets you a nice B flat chord there too. And you can hit it once, you can just kind of arpeggiate it. You can not hit it at all. You can just let that note hang. There's no rules. Just play around. It's really fun. It's such a nice melody. And then the verse comes in. All right, so then it moves into the verse here, which is just a 4-chord progression that just repeats 4 times through. So let me play it for you here, and we'll break it down. It does that 4 times. And what we're doing here, we're going to start with kind of an F minor chord, abbreviated F minor chord, 3rd fret on the D, 5th fret on the G. And just reach up with this finger on the D string and put it on the 6, and then take it back up. And then we're going to move up here to part of an A flat chord. And all we're doing, 3rd fret here on the A, and then bar on the 1st fret on the bottom 2. Now with your pinky, we're going to have to reach up here to the 6th fret on the D string. It's not too bad. You're not playing fast or anything. And then we're going to move to a E flat, which is simply open G, 1st fret on the middle 2. We're going to reach up here. Now we can use a stronger finger. We can use our ring finger and catch that 5th fret of the D string, G note. From here, our friend the B flat chord, which is again the 3rd fret of the G, open D, and 1st fret of the top 2. And walking down 6, 5 to the 3 on the D string. Put them together here. Times. Then it moves into the chorus, which is based out of these same chords, but then the chorus comes up here. All right, so up to the chorus here, and the chorus just goes back and forth between 2 chords, the F minor and the B flat, with a little melody woven in here. Again, here it is. I'll play it for you, and we'll take a look at it. That's literally it, because it'll go back into the, into the other part. So it's an F minor, and it's again the 5th fret here on the G string, 3rd on the D, and we're gonna have to walk up, keeping, especially this finger, keeping this finger here, because you're gonna have to walk up from the 3rd, what is that, 6, 8, and then to the 3 on the A string. Because from here, we're dropping down. This is just the bottom part of a B flat chord, 5th fret on the A string, and barring the 3rd fret on the bottom 2. Don't worry about the top. Your melody note is the D here, the A string is the most important. And you're going to have to hold this chord and reach up with your pinky and grab the 8th fret here on the D string. and kind of go back and forth between the 8th here and the 5th here. And then it goes back to the beginning chord. This is all it does. 4 times, just like the other thing. And it just holds on that note. So you have to make sure you catch it real strong with your pinky. And then, it goes right back into the intro. Now, of course, here's, I always like to figure these things out in a couple octaves. And this one works out really well up here, too. So what I like to do is I play it the first time through. I like to play it on that lower octave down here. And the second time through, I play it in this upper octave here. And let me show you this, because I like this a lot here too. So here's the main melody. So again, it's F minor. But here we've got 4th fret on the E. And the 3rd fret of the middle 2. Whoop. Reaching up with your pinky to grab the 8th fret, that C note. And then we're going to kind of walk backwards here. To the 3rd, to the 4th, to the 1st, to the 3rd. Then up here in the A, go 6, 5. And I know this is not your typical fingering for B flat. Usually it would be this. But you've already got your finger here. So I find it a lot easier just to keep my finger there. Take this one, pick up bar the 3rd frets in the bottom, and take this and pick up that 6th fret. You would normally never finger a B flat like this, but it just kind of lays that way, right? And it's a lot easier than trying to switch it back around. Second time it just slides up like before. From the 4 to the 6 there. And then, it just sits in, and again picks up that B flat chord. 6, 5, 3, 3. Looking at that chorus in the higher octave would sound like this. I guess it's not the chorus, the verse, sorry. Verse in the higher octave. And what we're doing here, again, F minor. But this time it's up here, 3rd fret on the A, 1st on the E. And then you'll just take your ring finger and put it on the 4th. Take it back off. We're going to jump way up here. 8th fret on the high E, and then 6 on the middle 2. And reach up with your pinky and grab the 11th fret of the A. Now we're moving to our E flat chord, which is going to be 5, 6, 6, barring the 6 here. And this time reach up and grab the 10th fret with the pinky. Now we're moving down to our conventional B flat chord. 6, 5, and then 3rd on the bottom 2. And then the last little walk down, 4, 3, 1. Just like before, it does that 4 times. And the chorus, here when it gets to it. is, if we start here in the 8th fret of the A, and we just do this walk up, 8th fret in the A to 4, or what is it? Yeah, 4, 6, and 8 on the E string. Whoops. Now we're up here. 10th fret on the high E, and then 8th fret of the middle 2 here. And we're just going to reach up. The note we're going to be grabbing is the 11th, or what is that? 13th, sorry, 13th fret, right above the double dots. 13th fret of the A string. And our other note here is the minor chord, 5, 6, and 8. 8 is our melody note. And it just kind of goes back and forth between those, just like before. Holds right there. Works great in either octave. It's such a cool song. Just such a great melody.